Yes, good morning, wonderful people. Good morning, esteemed viewers. Welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands, and I'm Christian Chuku. Happy New Week to you all this morning. Today is the 28th of November, 2022. We are gradually getting to the close, to the end of the year. As God keeps us alive, we'll experience a wonderful week and also a year ahead. Yeah, so we are here right here about to get people talking in the topic issues that we have this morning. I have the Punch with me, the Punch newspaper with me. I have the Guardian newspaper, the Punch, and the Guardian newspaper. We are right here in Ogba to get people talking on topical issues. We can see we are right here at the bus stop, and it's good to be here this morning to get our reviewers respond to the issues that we have on the newspaper dailies. Yes, responding to the issue that we have on the newspaper dailies this morning. Once again, welcome to the program. Agwebo Ifmafidon, good morning. Charles Ikodagbaja, good morning. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program. We have our sister program, Lagos, this morning, and also that program we look at what is happening all around Lagos in the morning. Lagos this morning. Let's go straight to newspaper headlines this morning. Yes, the Punch. Yes, the Punch says above the masthead. Yes, the Punch wins newspaper of the year. 8 others at NMMA. NMMA. Yes, newspaper of the year. The Punch wins newspaper of the year. Let's look at other reports. POS fraud, house lack guidelines, banks apathy cost Nigerians huge losses. House lack guidelines, banks and apathy cost Nigerians huge losses. And let's look at other reports here. Fuel scarcity, NNPC, petrol price without subsidy is 400 naira per liter. That is on the Punch this morning. Petrol price without subsidy is 400 naira per liter. Oil firm struggling with subsidies. Government cannot be Father Christmas. Ipman is saying that oil firm struggling with subsidies. Government cannot be Father Christmas. NNPC, NMDPRA, keep mum. Over 30,000 filling stations face shortage. Adeleke reverses Oyetola's appointment, says action malicious. Adeleke reverses Oyetola's appointment, says action malicious. On the election results, nationwide e-transmission possible, says telcos. Nationwide e-transmission possible, says telcos. Saudi-bound trafficker conceals cocaine in sandals. And Utah NCDC warns of possible COVID-19 infection rise. On the Utah season, NCDC now warns of possible COVID-19 infection rise. Let's go over to the front page of the Guardian this morning. Guardian below the masthead, we have again unidentified person set INEC office ablaze. Unidentified person set INEC office ablaze. NBS report, Northern CSOs lament failure of poverty alleviation schemes, seek probe. The Guardian wins 5 awards, 13 nominations, also at the 2022 NMMA. Our main headline on the Guardian this morning: despite large fleet, 100% fare hike, disruptions await festive travels. 849 per litre raises airfares above 150,000 naira one-way economy seat. 849 per litre raises airfare above 150,000 naira one-way economy seat. Local airlines NAMA in rush of aircraft leases. Facility upgrades to cope with high demand. Not enough to curb delays, cancellation during Hamilton, says pilots. Yes, how I sustained the Osun economy without borrowing by Oyetola. How I sustained Osun economy without borrowing, says Oyetola. Adeleke takes hold of office as Osun governor. Adeleke takes hold of office as Osun governor. Let's look at, other reports on the paper this morning. Good morning, sir. Yeah, good morning. I'd like to respond to. Okay. Yes, there's a link that will be posted online. Let's look at some of these issues as we post, we go on in the program. Click on that link so that you can be part of the program. Let's get our reviewers here this morning so they can respond to what we are discussing. Let me call you. Yeah, good morning, Lua. Good morning. Happy New Week. How's your week?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Yeah, I was the west side.
I'm in East
I
Colorado.
was the week of the west side. NMPC petrol price without subsidy will be 400 naira per liter. That's marketers saying. That means
Without subsidy. You see, Nigeria is down home. It's like anarchy is coming now. Anarchy. You know the meaning of anarchy? People will be killing themselves. Nigeria is going to be destroyed. But I thank God that God is alive. We will settle the situation. Because now, can you imagine?
everything is going
Up and down. There is no meaningful. There is no humanity. There is no governmental. Only God will reign here. This is December now. See what is happening in December now. And people are now afraid to go home. You can't go home anymore. Because everything is now hard scratch. Evil came now. Devil exists. And the government allowed the devil to exist. They want to penetrate you and I. And God will never allow that language. That command will never be done. But the will of God will be done. You and I will sacrifice and we will put the arch. That time is up.
Many things are happening.
Imagine. See the street, everybody's strong go just to see where to make ends meet. See about the workers, see the whole bus stop. Everywhere is stranded. No country, only Nigeria. Where? Because the people that rule us, they are evil, they are demonic, they are violence, they are VIP, vagabond in power. And God will erase them now.
Okay, let's look at yesterday in Osun State. Adeleke has taken the oath of office as the new governor of Osun State.
It's a new governor. Let it come and change the situation of that state. Let it be a new governor, a new arena, a new development for that home. Let a new happiness come to the heart. Because generality of Nigeria, no heart. The heart is poisonous. You are suffering and smiling. Everybody just walking A and B, so I just walking without no survivor, without no reliance of where they are going. Because of the government, it failed woefully. It's not even a government anymore. See my pure water, I want to suck pure water. Let me get apartheid.
Yes, again, unidentified person said INEC office ablaze.
Let them burn. Say now they burning, now in the street them. Oh yeah, burning.
Are you supporting?
See, because of the situation, the angry man will become a demon. Somebody that is hungry, any akalakata of the demon will let him happy to do it. Because it's not well. Because the government is out of his mind. See what I'm saying? When the government is out of your mind, because no responsibility anymore. Only God will depend. It's only God set you and I free. Because Nigerian government is a fucking zero. Yeah, about zero. Don't have one. Zero is even better than the government that will stay now. And they are campaigning for the one to be a president. Of where? Of disaster forest. See, Nigeria, I know at the end of the day, their time has come to an end. Let's say 6 months now. They will go, and they must go. And they don't go, that's the end of the language. Are you here, Sarim? Everywhere is Sarim. Bam, everybody run. Everybody scatter. Police, they come. Army, they come. They leave sorrow, tears, and blood. They leave sorrow, tears, and blood. The regular chamber. Why? Are we not happy? Are we not supposed to live as God created you and I? Why they suffer us like this? They suffer us to the end, and nobody comes and says, Oluwa, I'm going to come outside. I tell the government, they are fucking bullshit. They will perish in hell.
Who perish in hell?
The government will perish in hell. Before they leave, they will live in hell. Because my people suffer it. My people suffer. Why? They are motherfucking language of forest, and the lion will suck their blood.
Okay. Let's look at other reports here that despite the large crude oil that we have and 100% fair hike,
they are making the money.
Our festive season is going to be disrupted.
See, people have billions of dollars in their home, trillions in their account, Okay, where's our money now? Where are we suffering like this? We have the oil grant. God give us the oil to live amicably as a humanity has. But now, because the vampire came, they rule us many years ago till now. And now they continue. And now we tell them now is the end of the time. End of the time. The end of the time. The end of the time come for them.
Oluwa, give them the language.
Motherfucking hope. We will acquire now our authority. Our authority is our home now. Oluwa one. God bless everybody. Home and abroad, because you are one with us and we are Nigeria. And we it's time to collect our dignity. Green, white, green. We must cover ourselves with the umbrella of the king. And they must last forevermore.
Okay, thank you very much, Oluwa One. Yes, this is still bystand. Put the link. Yeah. Yeah, this is still bystand in instance. Let's still get other reviewers to respond to what we are doing here this morning. Yes, there's a link there. We can get early people, early birds that can also contribute to what we are discussing. Like we have in the papers, NNPC petrol price without subsidies, 400 naira per litre. That is according to marketers. Oil firms struggling with subsidies. Government cannot be for that Christmas. IPMAN, NNPC, NMDPRA keep mum. Over 30%, 30,000 filling stations faces shortage. Yes, election result nationwide e-transmission possible, say telcos. Election result nationwide e-transmission possible, say telcos. Yes, I have Ajay Boy Oba. Yes, good morning. Yes, and everyone, good morning. Do I have anybody online? Yes, you can contribute to the program this morning. You can be a part of the program. Let's have more conversations. Let's respond. Yeah, good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How is it going? How's the week going?
Thank God for everything.
Yeah, let's look at some of the things that we have on the papers this morning. Now, the petrol price without subsidy will be 400 naira per litre. That is the marketers. And we see that the government wants to take away subsidy. How do you think that Nigerians they are going to keep up with all this development?
Nigerians cannot keep up with all this development. First of all, I would like to say the problem is actually with these marketers of a thing. They said NNPC petrol price, petrol price without subsidy is 400 naira. Over time, we have been even, if you look at the rates at which even the price of fuel, everything has been increasing and everything, even to the extent that though due to what is going in the black market rate when dollars has fall, to 400 and something, is we marketers, even though the price of goods, it will never come down, having been the market rates, the regulation of the market rates has fallen down, but the marketers will still be the one ordering it, so this has actually posed a problem to what we have now. Now they are saying the petroleum price is going to be 400 naira per litre. They are not even concerned about the masses, concerned about the poor people. Not everybody can able to afford 400 naira per litre, and without that kind of a thing, they cannot do anything about it because it's the marketers. They will say, okay, some will say, okay, for me to gain profit. Remember last week, I have a friend that we stayed together. He since morning, he went to work since morning. He came back around almost 1 o'clock in the midnight due to what? Fuel scarcity. There is no fuel, and he has to wait till he has to wait till he reach his own turn. And despite the fact people are still ordering, not everybody was able to get that fuel on that particular day, and some were still ordering the fuel, to sell, to resell for another, and it won't be at that particular price again. So the problem we have in this country is actually with individual itself. If we as an individual, we can check ourselves, marketers are part of the masses, we are actually combining adding problem to ourselves more, and which is not a very good thing.
Okay, let's look at other reports. Yesterday, Adeleke was sworn in as the governor of Osun State. Yes, he reverses Oyetola's appointment, says the option is malicious. What can you say about that?
Yes, I'm beginning to see a very big change, in the election in Osun State, because right from time we have known what APC has put us through. I am from Osun State, actually.
You're from
Indigenous.
Osun State?
Yes, I'm from indigenous Osun State, Ile-Ife to be precise. When the time when I remember the first election, it was pure rigging, and no one can say that, because the masses that time.
INEC said that Governor Yetola won.
No, the INEC was saying the Governor Yetola won, because if you look at it, 2018, many people, though I wasn't there physically, but with what I had, a friend of mine that went there, told me everything about what happened. He said they used gun to scare them and everything like that, because the election was pure rigging, in the sense that Adeleke will have won at that particular time, because due to the masses. The masses came out and voted for Adeleke at that particular time, but it turned out against them, due to power incumbents, power something, and with the helps of all these soldiers and everything. So, and due to the years Oyetola have spent, that we have seen, we have not actually seen any development so far in Osun State. So, Adeleke saying that is actually right, because this is not the first time this thing is happening. It happened in 2018, that time when it was so glaring that CNN they show it on, but no one can raise a voice. But this time around, God is in favor, of the PDP, because we have actually seen the detriment of what the APC has done to so many of us, to the country as a whole, and to the country as a whole, as large, and to the poor effect. But now God has beginning to, immerse a change with what we have, and the voice of the
Adeleke's victory as a change for Osun State.
Yes, Adeleke victory as a change for Osun State. He just enters. So with time we will see. I'm sure that there is going to be a development, in the next 4 years is going to do. And if he fails, to comply to what the masses, because it's the masses that voted him in, then it will be also what will be voted out as soon as possible. But I see a very significant change.
Let's look at INEC. INEC unidentified person set INEC office ablaze. The attack on INEC offices, how is it going to affect the election? The attack on INEC offices.
Wow. The attack of INEC offices is going to have a very great impact on the election, because if they set INEC office ablaze, when the time of election is fast appearing and is fast coming up, then plus it seems that maybe they will have to shift until everything normalized, because you can't do anything without the approval of INEC, and no election can able to hold without INEC's approval.
Okay.
That's why they call it Independent National Electoral Commission. So without it, so who are the people that is going to announce? Who are the people that is going to vote people into power? How is the process going to be done? So I don't think that one. There is no positive achievement in that kind of a thing.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Good morning. I have Lazarus. Good morning, Lazarus. What is happening in Lazarus?
I greeted everybody both outside and inside Nigeria.
Okay.
I recognize all the whole personalities.
Okay, let's look at the reports we have this morning in Sanwelo. NNPC petrol price without subsidy will be 400 naira per liter. There's scarcity of petrol. We have the festive season, and we are looking how can Nigerians cope with this festive season when we have petrol.
It's a act of ignorance. You know why? Because Nigeria have the oil. They're not supposed to lack the lack of oil. Nigeria supposed to be enjoying the oil. Why other continents who did not have oil is always be proud of oil? They will, like UK, United Kingdom. They say that even through the years to come, they can never suffer for oil. And we, the owner of the oil, we are suffering for the oil. Which means a leader did not lead us well. But I heard a leader did lead by example. Our leader did not lead us by example. It's only that they are fighting for their pockets. Even these incoming governments, they will still betray us. That's why people that is
Incoming,
fighting.
who is the incoming government? Do you know the person that will be incoming? Do you
I
know the
know
person that will win the election?
yes.
Who?
As I, for my own patriotic understanding, Obi is the incoming government.
Okay.
Because I believe that masses will follow him.
Masses are following him.
Yeah. So I believe that he must be there. Whosoever that he did good in government will lead us. But in actual sense, Nigeria don't want to vote the normal human being. They want us to remain the same, which is not good.
Wow.
Because that man where they are bringing for APC, precisely known as Bola Suwaju Ahmed Tinubu, will not lead Nigeria to anywhere. We still remain the same thing because it's the one who bring Buhari into the government. How do you think that person that bring a bad king will come and do good more than a bad king? He brought Buhari, why did not rule us well? Rather, he brought tribalism. That tribalism that he brought into the government is what brought more problem in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, let's look at other reports here this morning. The southeast, especially Enugu State and communities, we have insecurity, and there are fears that people may not want to travel down to their hometown this December period.
Yes, because of kidnappers. Because insecurity already have started. See, for my company now, at least, mine no lie. I have 2 men and 2 women. They come because to consult their wife brother. For them to go back, they are calling. They say, "Mary, no call," because of kidnappers. Are you getting me? They say, "Mary, no call." Instead of that, may they stay for Lagos. That them at the village will do the burial. May they no bother themselves because they are afraid maybe they will enter. Okay, where travel the day before yesterday, kidnap 22 people inside bus.
22 people.
I'm telling you, paper did not carry it. And those people, they came down the same day before yesterday. When people is telling them, where you people follow enter Lagos, they tell them, they say they just kidnap people there. Nah. So
Okay.
to let you know that it's not everything that happens that paper will carry. Because I took into notice and observation that our leaders is a very, very critical people. They are not straightforward people. What do we mean by a leader? A leader lead by example. And our leader not lead by example. They are not ruling us. We are ruling ourselves because they are not feeding us. We are feeding ourselves. It's what you get, it's what you will eat. A leader lead by example. They are not leading us by example. If you know hustle, you cannot see food eat. Okay, now, in a political dimension, they are using another political system to collect what we have. They are the kidnappers. And even that they are not the kidnappers, all those things could have been stopped.
They avoided, yeah.
Yeah, they know that they are kidnappers. It's only to use the security to guide themselves and their families. They are not after the masses.
Okay, let's look at what happens there. We have reports that the rally, APC rally, campaign in Lagos, many markets were closed.
Is what happened for that market to be closed? By first step is not by which. It's not by which to for them to close. If anybody came out and said that it's by their will to lock them.
Did they close market?
Yes, by force.
By force?
Yes.
How? Did they bring
But
police?
they use doubt.
South.
Yes, to make them, to enforce them to lock their shops, which is not supposed to be like that. I could remember the day where they are ringing bell, many people come and vote. Many people come and vote. My brother, had even that the Nigeria government is ruling well, especially Lagos State is ruling well. How can you tell person to come and vote? It's impossible because you have your choice to come and vote. I remember the time when they do election for down Aina Jobo.
Yeah.
PDP don't win them, hands down. On the way process, they call Agro people. They come begin the fight for that place. When they are fighting for there, before you know, all the whole paper, they carry it to go can go burn the papers. APC come win that street. It's not to do election. You come in to come and vote.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
God
Maga,
bless you.
come on. Put on this one. Let's.
All of you people that are outside the country, I recognize you people. I give you favor.
Your governor. Let me greet your governor. David Umahi. Let me greet your governor, David Umahi.
Devil man is a devil. It's a devil of mind. Devil man, it make me to lose my bones. Precisely know as a born here, Chipude. So for that, death can never die good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's the guy who made him to be governor of Ebonyi State. So for me to hear that from mine.
Thank you, man. Okay,
Thank you.
Make my guy talk. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Yes, I know you're a transporter here. How is fuel affecting you people at your park?
Good morning, viewers. Good morning, viewers all over the world. Concern fuel issue. I don't know why. Happened to be now. But we are approaching to December celebration period.
No, every December we always have. Okay, probably this one might be different.
I don't know why it happens like this. It's very difficult for the masses. I don't pity the masses. I mean, the workers. It's very difficult for them. To get fuel now is not an easy task.
It's not easy. Yeah.
They say 250, so I say 220.
They say if they remove subsidy, it will be 400 naira. So if it's 400 naira now, what will you collect from passengers?
Wow, wonderful. They remove subsidy,
Yeah.
go 400. Abi?
Mm.
Remember that time? I used to tell them here. Remember that time? Why can't them come out and protest now? Those people that are protesting that time, where are them? Why can't they come out and say a word and talk and write? Those ones that know how to write, the Western that don't know how to write, they are the ones that know how to write. Why can't they write now? By the time of Jonathan, everybody, I think, they will all gather to Jota against Jonathan. But now, where are them? Okay, if they put they bring subsidy now, fuel sold 400 naira per a liter. If it costs 600 naira per Ikeja here, what do you think that Nigeria will say? Or what do you think that will happen to the poor masses? Because the common masses are suffering all this. It doesn't concern them. You know, concern them. The common masses, they suffer all those nonsense that happen in this country. You understand? And the common masses used to suffer all those things. To tell you that this country can never be. That's the sign they are giving to you. Now the sign we have seen that the country can never be. They promise heaven and earth. Where they are about to come in. They promise heaven and earth. Maybe the fuel will be 16 naira or maybe 15 naira per liter. That they promised that time. I don't know why they couldn't remember to write it again. The Western who know how to write, they are the owner of the media. Because of they said Jonathan is an evil man. Now, why can't they come out and write? Let you come out and write all those things now. Or that you go and protest about all those mess that is going on this country. They have sick in Nigeria. They have sick it. It's meant to cement them. That's what Nigeria demand now. To cement Nigeria. That's the remaining thing. You understand my point?
It remains to cement.
It remains to cement Nigeria. They have cemented. They have buried Nigeria. It remains to cement them.
That is if they continue with 400 naira per liter.
My brother.
How much will you collect from here to Ikeja?
If they say 400, probably they will collect 500 naira. 500.
No, is it possible?
You got 400 naira per liter. How do you want to recover your this thing? Are you coming to look Lagos or to look Oba or to look Ikeja? You have family at home? Hungry. At the end of the day, you come and do Sarah. You come and do Sarah without benefits. So that is what I'm telling you, that Nigeria can never be. I always say it. It's an illegal marriage. That's what I always say.
Okay, let's look at yesterday. We heard that markets were shut because of the rally. Is it true?
Yes, I had a show on Saturday. The show was short.
But the markets around your area, was it short?
It's not more, no, it's not much like that. It's few. All those Yoruba women, all those Yoruba women, who want to obey their papa, their God. Tinubu is their God. They are the ones, some of them.
What do you mean Tinubu is their God?
It's their God. Now that's it. They say, good morning. They will answer Baba, they can't answer. Tinubu is the owner of Yoruba. He is the owner of the Yoruba. And they're bad for him. They're bad for Tinubu. A Minoko. So they shut down market because of a Minoko. What does it happen in the world, all over Nigeria?
Okay, let's look at the southeast. Are you going to travel this December to your hometown? Because there are fears. People are having fears that the road is not safe anymore.
Yes, that was serene. What is it? It's not ordinary man. Everybody would like to travel. But the transport are fair. You understand? I had somebody had travel last week on Friday. Yes. How much? 16,000 naira. What of you close? If you close to December now, we are approaching to December period, and maybe from 15 now, maybe they will connect to a common man cannot be able to, afford the money. That's amount to travel.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But not everybody will have the money to travel. I wish to travel.
You wish to travel?
I wish to travel, but I don't have. And I can't see. And I can't kill human being. You understand? I go to
You are from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Anambra.
Yes. I'm from Anambra State. So I cannot be able to have the money to travel.
How the price of goods and services, how are you people coping?
Terrible. It's not easy. My brother, it's not easy. I mean, to eat 3 square meals in a day now, it's very difficult. Mostly the common man. Everything is high. Very costly. Everything is very costly. Cannot be able to afford to buy. At least to cook soup now is a problem. Other soup, even stew, it's a problem. You talk about gas. How much they're selling gas? 850, 800 per liter. 1 liter, 1 kg. It's not easy for me. I have to sell my own. I have to, clear my conscience. The other side, it's not easy for me. But it's common for them there. All those ones that occupy our distance, it's common for them. They don't care. They don't care about the masses. They don't care about the masses. But you die, they are sorry.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, God bless you, my brother. I have MC Grammar. Yeah. You released a song.
Yes,
I don't know whether we are going to hear the song.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I released a song. My own personal one is a party track. I did one for Glow again. I'm preparing to do one for Trophy again.
Why are you convinced that P2B can be able to do? Okay, are you supporting P2B?
Of course, P2B. I'm supporting P2B with all my body, with everything about me, because I tell people that Atiku is a federal thief, Tinubu is a state thief, while P2B is a local government thief. So let us manage local government thief. That's what I tell Nigerians. He is a local, let's manage him. And another one, Nigerians are too forgetful. We have tried PDP, they failed us. We have tried APC, they failed us. Let us try another party, Labour. And see if it fails us too, then I would advise Nigeria to forget about politics. That's the truth. Forget about politics in Nigeria. And let's see if P2B is going to fail us. We have tried APC, they failed us. PDP, they failed us. Let us try Labour Party. So they could be the magician.
Okay. Let's move on this morning. Petrol price without subsidy is 400 per litre. Now it's currently 200, 220, 230, 250. How do you think Nigerians are going to cope this Yuletide season?
Okay, let me tell you the truth. I knew it's going to happen. Nobody should ask me how did I knew it's going to happen. Have you all forgotten that Buhari is leaving the office? So that's what's going to happen. He's going to increase fuel to make his money before getting out of the office. So what do you expect? Nigeria has no reason. They don't think. They are just daft. Sit down and think. I've been telling somebody that we argued this thing last year, beginning of last year. I said before Buhari leaves office, he's going to increase fuel price. They said it's a lie. What is happening now? He's leaving office. When is he leaving? Very soon. Then he has to increase the fuel money so that he makes his money and get out. You know, people don't just understand this thing. Now, I cry every day for Nigeria. A country that is producing oil is not suffering. It's just like saying in Saudi Arabia that has an oil, they are now queuing to buy fuel. That's what it looks like. This country is so stupid with a stupid president. How can you just have somebody there who's not having a right? Do you know that? Bros, let me tell you the truth. It's only in Nigeria you curse your president. You dare not in another country. How would you stand publicly to insult your president? Somebody will slap you from back. You dare not. But it's only in this country. Why? This country, these idiots are not fixing this country right. They know the right thing to do. Buhari is leaving office. What do you expect him to do? He has to increase the fuel car. And the Buhari we're talking is not even the original Buhari. Buhari is dead. And this one is just from Niger. That was how he bought a car. This stupid country, they can't investigate. He bought a car for Niger. What is the relationship between Buhari and Niger? Nigerians cannot ask the question. They cannot produce an answer to that question. All they do is dummy. Upon the education and everything they have in this country, they are all dummies. Nigerians are dummies because we are not wise.
Are you not Nigerian?
I'm in Nigeria, but we are dummies. That's the truth. You know why?
Are you a dummy?
I'm not a dummy.
So
but I am speaking out because I'm calling them dummy because they are dummy. They are not speaking out like me. Do you remember once upon a time? I don't know. There was a time I granted something on social media. It went everywhere. I abused Buhari. People were telling, my friends were telling me they would go arrest me and jail me. I said that would be very good. At least I will be popular than Nnamdi Kanu. I need fame. That will make me popular. Popularity brings money. That's the truth. Look, listen, I say most of the things I say. I want to get a soldier that will come and arrest me and make me popular. I get my own lawyer. Then from there, popularity comes. Do you know how much I'm going to make if by tomorrow your president called Buhari picks me up? Are you now? Those people that never knew that I'm existing will now know me. Now, coming to fight for me, lawyers. You can see 25 lawyers for me. Now, at the end of the day, what happens? Now, it means that I've gained recognition from there. And now, I am now a voice in Nigeria. I, as a person, I am looking for what will make me popular. That's why you see me, I'm into music.
Go and win the lottery. You can be popular.
I don't need lottery because I don't need money. I need fame. There is two different things here. There is a man who is aspiring, who has ambition to have money. I have the ambition for name. Okay. When I was playing football, I thought I was going to have that name. But God has a way of doing these things. I never played football. So now, I want to do something that will give me name.
Okay, unidentified person set INEC office ablaze. All this searching. of INEC office ablaze.
Is embezzlement.
The election is very close.
Is embezzlement, Oga. See, set INEC office ablaze. There are times when they want to investigate one document. Doctor, how did you do this? Oh boy, cowboys made a set that place up with fire. Because INEC cannot come out and tell us that they wanted to investigate somebody. But everything that happens is the INEC office. They wanted to investigate somebody. Billions have been stolen. They said the office ablaze. Oh yeah, come now, come investigate your stupid billions. That's the truth. Why is it that every minute, why haven't you sit down to ask yourself, why is set office ablaze common in government office? Why not rain carry government office? Always set office ablaze. That's the truth, because they want to embezzle something. So what I'm trying to say is this, that this country is a country that everybody, if you want to become great in this nation, you must be a bad person. You must be very bad in your thinking, in your ways, your attitude, and everything. That is the only thing that can give you that popularity you are looking for. Let me tell you something. Do you know that in this country, there are times you need to do crazy things? You do crazy things, and people will recognize you. That's the truth.
Okay, let's move over to in Imo State. The Imo State government blames non-professionals for incessant building collapse, because those that are involved in this building construction are non-professionals. That's the reason why we are having building collapse.
Who are the builders?
And you are from Imo State.
Who are the builders? The government is the builders.
No, we have private.
The embezzlers in the government are also the one investing money on the building projects. They are the one investing on building your house, and they are also the.
Are you saying they are into real estate?
Yeah, yes, of course. That's a problem. That's why we are never having a lasting solution to this problem, because everything we keep talking. What happened at the end of the day? Nothing. So these same people are saying, okay, let me ask you, real estate management, do you think it's 1 naira? Do you think a poor man can wake up to invest on real estate management? It must be in government. Money stolen from the government, you invest into real estate.
Real estate managers in Nigeria are
70% of real estate money in Nigeria are from governments. That's the truth. 30% is just ordinary common man. So how much have you, before you invest on real estate, do you think it's just here or there? So that's why every day we keep shouting, building collapse, building collapse. There is nothing anybody wants to do about it.
okay.
Now, what we are good at in this country is we are very good at speaking English language in this country. When anything happens, everybody will speak English language. That is one thing we are very good at in doing this country. Let me tell you, do you know there was a day I was flabbergasted one day, a police officer was trying to speak English language to me. I said, okay, don't you know me? He said, sir, I've never conaugurate this face before. Now I start that conaugurate for my mouth. I reach house, go open dictionary. My brother, no, you both like conaugurate there.
Okay. Adeleke takes oath of office as Osun governor. Is it a new dawn for that state?
Adeleke as a governor.
This PDP. Yotala is leaving. He said he left 14 billion naira for the current government, and he never borrowed while as a governor.
Adeleke, people voted for him. You see, all these dancers, sometimes they can be criminals. You understand me? Dancers. I'm a good dancer, but on my own, I'm not a criminal. But sometimes all these good dancers, they can be criminal. That Adeleke, I'm looking at him with that eye of a criminal. I don't know why. Ever since they declared that guy won that election, although I wanted him to win, I will be happy if he can do things for people. But I see that guy as a criminal, because when you check sometimes the way he dance, there is one he used to dance that will call it Ijoyoyo those days. You see, when you see any man, that man is an embezzler. He can pack money. So that's why I'm looking at Adeleke like a man who's not going to perform. Okay, but he's a man that, this is the only thing, he's a man that he will have free hands. He can release money to you. That's what I see about him. But I don't see him performing.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much. Let's get our reviewers responding online. Who is online this morning? Let's get your contributions to the program. We have new faces this morning. Okay, let's look at more headlines this morning. More headlines this morning. Yes, Dangote plans a fresh 300,000 jobs for Nigerians. Buhari's daughter, Tinubu Shetima, wise rally in Calabar. Yes, Nigerians no longer take comments by Governor Wike seriously anymore. That is APC. We have Senator Adeleke sworn in as 6th Osun governor, renamed state. 3 dead, 9 injured in Ogun Road crash. Federal government targets additional 50 megawatts electricity to Nigerians off-grid sector as Imo government blames the use of non-professionals for incessant building collapses. Federal government extends Kaduna Abuja train resumption. Enugu 2003, Governor Ogwuanyi has done well, deserves heroic ethics. PDP chieftain Chinedueya. 100 high-risk Boko Haram financiers identified. And also, why 70% of National Assembly members will not return in 2023 as the IG, Inspector General of Police, strategizes for the 2023 elections. Yes, let's click on the link. Let's have you contribute to the program. We will be closing early today. Yes, 400 naira per liter marketers have said that if the petrol price without subsidy is going to be a thing of reality, and then 400 naira will be the price tag per liter. Let's look at other reports here. Now the INEC offices set ablaze again. Unidentified person set INEC office ablaze. Other reports here this morning. Adeleke takes oath of office as Osun governor. How I sustain Osun economy without borrowing by Oyetola. These are 2 reports from Osun State this morning. Okay. Put the link again. Let's. About.
You want to talk? Who you want make you go give me money before I talk?
The responses this morning. Yeah, Mr. Odesechima, good morning, Odesechima. God bless you for being part of the program this morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian, and good morning to our esteemed viewers out there and reviewers. Mr. Christian, there's something I want to remind Nigerians. Petrol price without subsidy is 400 naira, according to the present government, present APC government. When we say that Nigerians are daft, I can't comprehend the kind of people Nigerians are. Suffering and smiling has been part of Nigeria. Maybe many Nigerians think that suffering is a part of life. Whereas a human being wasn't God didn't design human beings to suffer. Well, this is the same APC government that is campaigning now. Nigerians have forgotten. Last 4 years, last 8 years, this same government that Tinubu is part of them, they promised Nigerians that they will sell petrol price at the rate of 65 naira per liter. This same government cajoled Jonathan. They labeled Jonathan all kinds of names. They say that Jonathan is a criminal. There's nothing like subsidy. But now they are trying to say that if they remove subsidy, the petrol will be sold at 400 naira. And let me remind you, if Nigerians allow this petrol to be fixed at an official price of 400 naira, before 1 year, they will move it from 400 naira to 1,000 naira. That is the same government you are seeing. Nigerians should know this, that this APC government and the person that they are bringing to power, the old man they are trying to bring to power, they have absolutely nothing to give Nigerians to better their lives. This is the same garbage they sold to us last 4 years, last 8 years, which comes out from the mouth of Tinubu himself. I wonder what Tinubu will come and do different from what this Buhari has done already. Nigerians should think. Nigerians, think. Wake up from your sleep. You guys are sleeping. Wake up. God bless you, Mr. Christian. That's all I want to contribute this morning. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let's look at. Okay, let's see if we can get any other person that will contribute here this morning. As some of our reviewers are not here this morning, probably we got early. There's a few minutes to 10. But we want to keep up to time at this point in time. Also, having new faces also is another development that we can also reckon with this morning. Okay, who is online? Who do we have online that can respond to what we're discussing here this morning? Do you have anybody online this morning? Okay.
They don't vote for here before. In Lagos State now, who they win here? Now governor where win now, where they no only few areas, then they do election, who win, now they go learn. No, this election, they dangerous. This one we won't come.
Okay. Yes, I will have to get other locations this morning. Bystanders is meant for different locations. So tomorrow we'll have 2 locations, Ikeja, Bega, Agege, and also Ogba. So let's get diverse views. Good morning, sir. Good morning. God bless you. Let's look at some of the things we have on the paper this morning. We have the 400 naira liter if they remove petrol subsidy. Well, be 400 naira per liter. And we think that the government, it is likely they remove that petrol subsidy.
You see, I could remember 2015. Good morning, Nigerians. I could remember 2015, during the time of Jonathan government, they thought they were going to remove subsidy. A lot of Nigerians are crying and shouting on the street because of fuel subsidy. Even the incoming aspirant, Tinubu Ahmed, is among the people that agitated that period of time. But look at it today, Buhari has entered as the president of Nigeria. Things are getting worse and worse. A fuel is 200 per liter. So if somebody is buying a fuel 200 per liter, how will somebody go to this nation? The thing are making things worse in Nigeria, both in economy, both an individual, both in the citizens, both in everywhere, in aspect of both industrial aspect. So this fuel crisis and this 400 naira per liter is so bad. It's affecting generally. As long as this country is concerned. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at other reports here. This morning, the attack on INEC offices. How is it going to affect the elections? Now we have another attack on INEC offices.
You see, the attack in INEC office is not today that has been started. It has been coming right from 2015 to today. They have the attacking of but the way things are going on now, I believe Nigerians need to be very, very conscious of themselves. Because sometimes attacking these INEC people, they are trying to intimidate the people's choice. But maybe as P2B is coming as a president of Nigeria, maybe Nigerians want P2B as a president of Nigeria, you will see an APC or PDP or other opponent who would like to attack the INEC so that things will not done the way it's supposed to do. So I kick against it. I'm not happy about that situation.
Okay, let's look at, let's continue with our report here this morning. Yesterday, Adeleke was sworn in.
Yes.
And Oyetola bowed out.
Yes.
What do you think,
congratulations for the man. And exactly how that's what I'm saying. Adeleke is kudos for him. because his people need him. Because his people need him. The man has been a good man to the state of Osun State. You see, even not because the election go as it's supposed to be, maybe that man would have lost this election. And that is why we are praying this coming 2023 election. Exactly what happened in Osun State. What it to happen to the federal government general, for Nigerians generally. We are not interested of any ringing election, or any malpracticing, or any hijacking, no. So congratulations, Adeleke. And know it in your mind that people vote for you. Know it in your mind that you are not here for yourself. Not for the sake of masses. And I believe God is going to give you wisdom to rule your people and take care of your people as God ordained you. Yeah.
Okay, lastly, let's look at this report. So traveling to the southeast, many are saying that it's not safe, that insecurity is worsening, especially in Enugu communities.
You see, southeast is safe from my own point of view.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a new...
Yeah. Southeast is safe from my own point of view. But the fact that there is a saboteurs, people that doesn't want good things to happen in the southeast, people that are working against southeast, these are the people that are making southeast not to be safe. Because southeast, I know, is where I come from. I know how it is. Because as it is now, people are saying no election in southeast, no this in southeast, no that. It's a lie. Southeast is safe. And now, just like example, what other politicians are doing, politicians are using it in the name of to spoil to spoil the image of southeast. And when you look at those people that say southeast is not safe, these are the men, these are the saboteurs, these are the enemies of progress of southeast. These are people that doesn't want development in southeast. When you look at the men that want the development, that want the good fruit in southeast, they are busy working towards southeast to make sure that something happens in southeast, so that southeast will be like other states, like other regions, which will be a very confidential place for people to live. I have happy and do their business just like southeast in everywhere. So that is what I found. So from my own point of view, nobody should be afraid. Nobody should be afraid. Southeast is covered. They are traveling there.
Reports of kidnapping.
I'm hearing.
There are reports of kidnappings, yes, in the southeast. I saw a report whereby a whole 25-seater passenger bus, everyone there was kidnapped.
See, kidnapping have been everywhere in Nigeria, not only southeast. Kidnapping have been in southwest, even in Ore. Going to Edo State or those areas, there's a kidnappers, Boko Harams. In the northern Borno, there's a kidnapper. So not only southeast. Southeast kidnapper is everywhere. What is causing the southeast, my brother? It's because of the nature of Nigeria. It's because of the difficulties of Nigeria. It's because of the circumstances in Nigeria. Because of hardship. People are now turning kidnapper as a business, as a general international business. So kidnapping is all around. Are you hearing me? Yeah. And in that aspect of things now, I think by the special grace of God, with the way things are going on, that's why I'm praying for God to give us a competent leader that can stop all this southeastern arm robbing, bandit, and so on and so forth. So kidnapping is not only southeast, even the southwest, even the north is affected everywhere in the region. So that's what I have to say toward that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
I know you're from Osun State.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Nothing too much. That's democracy for you. So they are the owner of their state. They have chosen who to rule them. I congratulate them because their voice has been heard. Now, free dancing for everybody now. Let's go there. I pray and I wish them a successful tenure. I pray for Adeleke and I wish him a successful
Did you vote
tenure.
in the election?
No, I didn't.
If you had the opportunity, who do you vote for?
If I have opportunity to vote, I wouldn't have voted for him because Adeleke, yes. I wouldn't have voted for Adeleke. If I have opportunity, why? Because it's only God that can help him. But with me, what I'm seeing in him, I don't see him as somebody that can move Osun State forward. But there's nothing God cannot do because somebody that have all this controversy about certificate, as old as he is, and despite from the family he come from, as wealthy as that family, do you think somebody as old as that is supposed to have a certificate issue at this moment? I think you understand what I'm saying. He come from a wealthy family. He was surrounded with educated people. Why not go to school? Why having issue with his own certificate now? Because it's very, very clear that the man has issue with certificate. It is of reason he started doing NECO, started doing YX, started go to one Jamboree University. When he has opportunity of being into politics, that's when he started making that move. Where was he before? He doesn't show a sign of somebody that is serious. That's my own issue with him. But people of Osun State is that we are in democracy. If you choose a dog to rule you, you are in democracy now. Let him rule you. And
are you saying
my
that
own,
the Adeleke simplifies the dog?
No.
Okay.
Far from it.
Yeah.
Far from it. I'm just saying that's the worst. Because if you say it's somebody, even if you say as worse, I say the person is animal. Well, I told somebody that you don't know the meaning of democracy. If you are in this area, and all of us in this area, we are smoking cannabis. It is somebody where they smoke cannabis, now he go be our president here. Now cannabis we want for our area, not the way you feel do for that particular area. So that's it. So if you say this is the person we want, all of us, forget about it. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants. It's Adeleke they want. Have opportunity to vote. Number one. Number two, let me tell you something. Certificate is not a panacea for a good governance. Anybody, even if you don't have certificate, so far you can rule your family, you can do your family well, and you know what people want. Certificate, if you go to school, if you just enhance, it will just boost your this thing is here already. The certificate is here. Yes, your certificate is here. All what you are doing is just to brush it up, it's like a raw goat. You have to put it inside fire. Gold is gold, it's there, but it depends on how, when you put it into fire, you fine tune it. That's when it will shine. That doesn't mean that Adeleke cannot perform, but with that one I see, in him, I see that may not be a very serious person.
Okay, NNPC petrol price without subsidy is 400 naira per liter. That is marketers speaking from that angle.
Let them bring it on. You see, I've been saying it this issue of subsidy. Money, we have been on this issue of subsidy. It has been long. So far, Nigeria allow, if to say Nigeria allow Jonathan to remove subsidy in 2012, we will have been singing different songs now. Am I lying? If to say that time, you say, okay, Jonathan, remove the subsidy. We will have been singing, there will be nothing called subsidy now. If it is forward, do you know how much they are selling fuel now? When they never remove subsidy. Man down once. Let's die. If you want to die, make it know say they don't remove subsidy. Let's die once. And we will know what we are after. Now they don't remove subsidy. They are buying it 250. From here, they are buying it 300. If it is 400, they want to be selling it and they remove subsidy. Not be say, it's not about they will remove subsidy today and they will say tomorrow subsidy come back. That's my problem. Do you know that this subsidy, APC have told us that they have removed it some time ago. They will remove food today. Tomorrow they will say it's also amount they are spending on subsidy. If they say they want to remove the subsidy with one hand, we remove it once and they say okay, it's 415 naira. Then we will know we have to face. We will know where we are going. We will know our direction. All this one, I'm tired of it. If they want to remove it, let them remove it. And Nigeria know where we are going. And it's so bad. If you cannot survive in Nigeria, you trek to Ghana. I'll be down.
Okay, let's look at this one. They are destroying INEC offices, setting INEC offices ablaze now.
It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I don't know the enemy of progress that are perpetrating that thing, but it's not speak well. What I want to tell them is that whatever they do, 2023 election we hold. If they like, let them go and burn wherever they like. It's a threatening. They are sending message that maybe apparently they don't want 2023 election to be held, but I'm sure and I know that it's going to be. They are going to do it. What they are just doing is just that. They are doing themselves. They are mortgaging themselves. Because if you destroy government property, it is your own tax money that you pay, they will use to buy another one. Like that time when some people they are destroying government property. You can destroy it, but it is your own money. Even you give them chance, because you destroy this road now, they will say we want to patch the road. They will still patch the budget. Say now 6 million, Abi. Okay, I like another 6 million, make it 12 million. Now not guessing. You want to repair it. So if you destroy any government property, you are doing yourself. The year don't see no party. Sari arare lombaje. Any far where they sit for pot, it does they destroy your own grave. That's
Okay,
my own point.
this 2023 election, where do you pitch your tent?
I beat my tent with Asiwaju, of course. I beat my tent with Asiwaju, and I have my reason.
Yeah, what are the reasons?
My reason is that I look at 3 of them. I don't see any messiah. I don't see. There's nothing Tinubu can do that Atiku cannot do. There's no magic Obi we want to perform. So I had my own sentiment to it. I choose Asiwaju.
We are voting on sentimental lines.
You don't understand what I'm saying. Buhari, in 2015, I voted for Buhari. My expectation was so high. See where I am now. Hey, so, and I'm enduring it. Despite all the things that's happened during Buhari regime, I'm enduring it now. COVID-19, bag of rice, the price of rice skyrocketed, everything, Dabaru, and we are still enduring it. So why can't I endure it for Tinubu? If Tinubu says
you want a better Nigeria?
There's no one that, let me tell you, this one you say, Seth, if you have some people, Buhari, they will say Nigeria better, Buhari better Nigeria in their own context. So what is the betterment of Nigeria? I'm going to ask you, what is the betterment of Nigeria? For some people in their own context and their own understanding, they will tell you that Buhari is better from government. They will give you some analysis and you will write it. Forget about the price of rice. It's only here, it's in Nigeria that everything is about food. And they have been thinking food is costly. It's not a song that started during Buhari regime. May I not lie you. You don't take. You go and listen to fella. Have you forgotten? 20 naira kobo, bread 2 kobo, unko, na janjala ibi since then, since 70s. So it has always been like that. I don't pray it should continue, but I'm telling you, inflation is what we have been living with for a very long time. And despite inflation at the job price, if I want to chop this month, I go chop price. No, even though they said I'm 50,000. If I know if you buy one bag, I go buy one derica, chopper. Tomorrow, me, I know they chop rice like that. Even if you chop them now, small time, you don't get hungry. Chop pepper. Wake up in the morning, chop pepper. I don't chop amala this morning. Now my phone make a chop rice. So that's what I do.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Yes, do you have anybody online this morning? Let's respond to what we're discussing this morning. Yes, there will be diverse views, diverse comments from different locations in Lagos. So we get other reports, other analysis from other persons. With that, I want to bow out this morning. Thank you very much for being part of the program. Thank you very much, Yerioba, Crown Badge, Frank Matthew, Fad, Stephen Ife, everybody with this Chima. Thank you for calling in. Yes, Samoba, thank you. God bless you. As many, Andrew Gunjimi, Frank Matthew, yes, help us share our videos. Click on the like button so that we can have more reach to other persons, other localities this morning. In the next 3 minutes, we'll give you opportunity to click on the link so that you can be part of the program this morning. Yes.
We don't want.
Okay. Without any further ado, I would say till tomorrow, we'll get more responses. Bye for now. I'm Christian Chico. Thanks for watching. God bless you.